Let's take a look at some more document formatting, specifically headings and alignment. So let's bring up a notepad again. And start my web page. Put my title on there, headings and alignments. Close the title. And I forgot again, that has to be in the head section. Okay, close the head. Whenever I am creating these videos, I never do them off of a script. That'd take away the fun of creating them. Now, a nice part about HTML is if I leave part of it off, a lot of times it's very forgiving. It'll actually work anyway. May not look like how you want, but it's not like a regular programming language. It'll just stop and not run. It'll give you what it can interpret. Okay, now I want to have a breakdown of the world, what world we're on. We're on Earth. And let's say what country we're in. United States. And what state we're in. Let's see, Kansas. What city we're in. Let's say in Wichita. Then I could break it down even further. Which part of Wichita? Maybe a district. Let's say south. Okay. Now that's our breakdown. So let's save this. So do a file save and change this to all files. And this will be doc format, and we're working with headings and alignment. .html. Okay, now if I go run this, so let me bring up the page. Let's see. Right click on that, or no, I'll just click open. Okay, obviously that isn't what I want. And I'd like the world to be a little bit larger. Well, what I can do, let's see what happens when I put H1 here, and I'll close it with H1. And over here I'll put H2, and I'll close it with H2. And I save that. And then all of a sudden it puts them on separate lines and even puts the world as larger than the other one. Well, I can continue this. You have up through H6. These are different ways of specifying headings, which basically are just different sizes. Okay, I guess I only had to put 5 in, but that's okay. It does go up through 6. Can't go higher than that. And I'll save it. If I come over here and refresh it, then you see that's ways you can do the different sizes. Now, you're sitting there saying, well, big deal. I go in Word, I can specify the font, say it's 28, and it'll put it exactly the size I want. Yeah, you can. But then how would that look on different platforms? How would that look on different devices? If you bring that up on a Nook, if you bring that up on a iPad, all kinds of different devices that you might want to bring up a web page on. That's why these are designed. H1, H2, and H3 are just a relative to whatever device it's on. So it's not hard coding a size on it. Okay. Now, that's just our H1 through H6. And but you can also specify more than just H1 and H2. You can specify some alignment. And this is done with a style. For like the H1 here, I'm going to type style equals, and then I'll do my quotes, and I'll say text align, and I'm going to do a colon and center. from my delete. So let me do a backspace and get rid of that. There we go. So let's see what that does. So come over here, refresh it. It centers it. So you can do the align for center. Down here, let me do a style, and I'll say text, align, and I'll say right. It by default goes to the left. So if I come here and look at this, refresh that, you see it puts country clear over here now. Probably you don't want to use the right align too often, but occasionally you may. Now it is all right to embed one tag into another tag. Sometimes it does what you think it will. Sometimes it doesn't do anything. Like for example, if I put a line break right here and save that. And if I come here and refresh this, see how it puts a line break there, but also keeps the fact that it's an H1 heading. So it's the same size. You have to get real comfortable with being able to embed tags inside of other tags. For example, here's the start of the body, and these are all embedded within the body and the closing body. And then all of these are embedded within HTML and the closing HTML. Now in this video, we took a look at how to specify headings and how to handle alignment using HTML.